Please give it up for Jon Gelberg, everyone!
Get rid of this. Everyone paying attention? Everyone happy? Yes! Everyone loving the show? Yes! It's about to end. Because I'm in a shitty mood. There we go. Okay, good. There are two of us. Don't worry, we can have lots of company in a minute. I'm going to share it with you. This guy's turning 30. I recently turned 60. And do not clap, please. God, do not clap for that. There is nothing clap-worthy in turning 60, believe me. I look in the mirror now, and all I see is gray. And my very supportive wife said, "Oh, John, it makes you look so distinguished." I said, "Fuck yeah, it distinguishes me from people who are much, much younger." It's really, really hard. Everything about aging is hard. You want to know how gray I am? I am 60 shades of gray. And there's a big difference between 60 shades and 50 shades. In 50 shades, there's hot, steamy sex. In 60 shades, there's hot, steaming soup. In 50 shades, there's bondage, spanking. In 60 shades, there's spanks. There are some similarities. In both 50 shades and 60 shades, there's hot, dripping wax. In 50 Shades of Grey, it's sensually dripped on her breasts, her stomach, and her legs. In 60 Shades of Grey, it's painfully applied to her upper lip and her chin. I apologize for that. It's a terrible joke. So you see I'm obsessing about this whole aging thing. So I Googled, what happens to a man as he ages? And I shit you not, page 1, article, 5 scary things that happen to your penis as you age. I shit you not. And I'm not going to go through all 5, but the one that jumped out at me was one called splashdown syndrome. Anyone familiar with this one? Well, in splashdown syndrome, where's your husband? In splashdown syndrome, your balls have descended so much that when you actually sit down on the toilet, they submerge. I shit you not. Now they say, as you age, you tend to be more religious because the ultimate is coming and you believe in God. That's not me. I'm either an atheist or know well that God hates old people. Think about what gets smaller. Well, 1, your lifespan, we know that. 2, you actually get shorter. 3, you lose brain cells at an alarming rate. And 4, let's go back to that article, because your penis does get smaller. It's some people, not some. So you've got that going. What gets bigger as you age? Your ears, your nose, and what else? Your feet. So what is that telling you? God is turning us all into clowns. It's just painful. It's painful. And speaking of pain, as you age, more things break down, and insurance companies actually cover less of it. So I'll give you a perfect example. I went to my doctor, the wonderful Nina Patel, and I asked her for a prescription for Viagra. Though I don't need it, it's more of a recreational drug. And this kind woman writes me a script for 30 doses a month. So it's clear she has no concept of what my sex life looks like. But I don't care. I take that son of a bitch, I go to CVS and I put it in, and you always wait. The loudest voice I ever heard, loudest voice, Jon Gelberg? Yes, that's me. You're here for the Viagra? Yes, I am. The one for every single day of the week? Yeah, that's a prescription. Well, you've got a problem here. I said, what? He says, do you know what that's going to cost you? And I said, I'm covered. No, that's going to cost you $1,400 a month because you're covered for 5. So at this point, everyone's snickering. I've got to get out. I take this puny little bot, run out. And then on the way home, I said, how did they get to 5? Where did they get this number? So I'm picturing the meeting at Cigna. So they're all together. Everyone have the Gelberg file open? Okay, they're asking for 30 Viagra a month. He goes, well, we do that. Not in this case. This guy's 60. He's been with the same woman since 1982. He's not in the best shape, and he's got a stressful job. So we'll give him the 4-pack. So this woman, the new one to the group, Leslie, says, what's the 4-pack? I said, well, think of it this way. Every Saturday morning, he'll be prepared for a little fun with the missus. You know, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be athletic. He may pull a muscle, but that's what it gets. You know, Leslie is really alarmed by this. She goes, what about birthdays and holidays and raises and vacations? So I can say thank Leslie for number 5 of my 5 a month. But speaking about Viagra, I mean, the sad story is that as you get older and less attractive, your libido doesn't go down. And it's another one of God's horrible, horrible tricks. It goes up and up and up. And because of this, I maintain my little black book. Now, does anyone here remember what a little black book is? Well, many of you don't. So I'm going to explain how a little black book works. It has the names and phone numbers of everyone you've ever dated, anyone you're currently dating, and even the number of people you'd like to be dating. So back in the day, my little black book, every name ended in IE. It was Jeannie and Lori and Debbie, and I'm still adding women on a regular basis to my little black book. Only now they don't end in IE. All my women now end in MD. Dr. Nina Patel, MD. Susan Berkowitz, MD. Thank you all. It's been a pleasure.